My name's Eric Tran, and I play the piano. I just started here at UW-Madison. I'm a first-year doctorate, studying with Professor Taylor. And I'm gonna play the Bach Concerto in A major. This is the first time I'm playing this piece with the orchestra, and I'm really excited. This particular concerto has always spoken to me, particularly about how it's about a sort of real music making. It maybe has a little show off, but most of the time it's just pure music. Everybody's working together. There's no real cadenza, so to speak. The soloist doesn't take off. It always feels like we're just making music together. I really like teaching. I'd like to teach at a university. I like teaching privately. I like teaching classes, and it's just so natural, I think, as a musician, to be passing on what you've learned. And you even see it with kids that one kid has learned maybe a small Christmas song or something, and then the other kids, hey, how'd you do that? And like, it's like this. It's just, it's so natural. It's such a natural part of music.
My name's Gochberg. I'm a senior in the percussion studio under Dr. Anthony DeSanza, pursuing a Bachelor of Music in Percussion Performance. And I'll be playing Keiko's Prism Rhapsody for marimba and orchestra. It's definitely a flashy sort of marimba solo. Kind of the whole second half is endless, like 16th note triplets, and kind of the whole piece really is a slow build to the end. And it's got some intimate moments, but mostly it's just a flashier concerto. Keiko Abe is a Japanese marimbist and composer, and really one of the first to bring the marimba into the concert hall, and really was a big component in commissioning works and premiering early works for marimba. But it's certainly provided me with a lot of unexpected, really unique opportunities. My freshman year, the percussion studio went to China and performed in China, and the wind ensemble went to Carnegie Hall, or getting to go to Cuba twice wouldn't have happened without certainly the university's support. And all of those were things that I guess I didn't expect to do, and were kind of nice bonuses to the program as I knew I was coming into it.
My name is Kaleigh Acord. I play violin. I'm in the Doctorate of Musical Arts program here at UW-Madison, Mead, Witter School of Music. I'll be playing the first movement of Beethoven's Violin Concerto. I have a bit of a storied past with the piece. I started private lessons on violin at age 11, and it was on Symphony Showcase's recording of it was one of the first records my mom bought for me, as she realized that I had kind of a more serious interest in the violin. And I have a lot of memories of just like being in the car in our SUV, going down the street in Northern Virginia where I grew up, and listening to the piece. And it's just been part of me for a really, really long time, and I always really loved it. It's more about the partnership between the violin and the orchestra than it is about glorifying the violin itself. It's almost like a symphony with a violin obbligato, and I don't actually get that many melodies. It just feels like one of the most genuine pieces of music. You can just feel that this person was a good person who wrote this, and there's nothing better.
My name is Mengmeng Wang. I'm the second year doctoral composition student, and I'm studying with Professor Laura Schroeder. This piece is named Blooming. Actually, I just write something for flowers. There is a main theme throughout the whole piece, and everything developed around it. So I call it central movement system. It's just like, you can find it in the nature. You can find it from the tree, and from the leaves. So in the leaves, you remember there is a main stem and everything just separated from it. So there is a central thing. I think it's free tonal music, but for the my central thing, it has 4 pitches, and all the things just come around with these 4 pitches. This is my main theme, and I gave it to percussion group, and I think that 4 notes, I think it's really beautiful for me to describe that booming things. It's very challenging for me because I think those colors, we have a bunch of things in the real orchestra, right? Then we need to use different technique to get different colors from there and to describe my flowers and some ideas. It's really hard for me to control that. I'm really excited to learn something from that rehearsals.
My name is Eleni Katz, and I will be playing the Mozart Bassoon Concerto in B-flat major, and I am a senior here at UW-Madison, majoring in bassoon performance. The Mozart Bassoon Concerto is a piece that is on every bassoonist's music stand for their entire life, and it is really one of the only things that you can guarantee will be on every orchestral audition. I'm very excited to be playing the entire concerto, but in many audition settings, most bassoonists only get to play the first minute and 30 seconds, which is the exposition. Another reason why I'm really excited to play the concerto is because there's kind of this giant paradox of it being a youthful piece, because this was the first concerto written by Mozart for a wind instrument, and he wrote it when he was 18 years old. Performing has been something that I have really enjoyed throughout my time at UW-Madison, and I feel that having the opportunity to perform in the concerto concert is the perfect bookend to a wonderful 4 years here, and a great way to show my development on the bassoon and my development as a student and my development as